What's up guys, Jason here. In this video I'm going to be teaching you 5 PvP tips for Minecraft Bedrock Edition. These PvP tips work on all platforms of Minecraft Bedrock, whether you play on a phone, tablet, Xbox, PS4, Nintendo Switch, or PC. By the way, these PvP tips should help you win fights, both on worlds and on servers. By the way, if you guys play on Minecraft Pocket Edition and want to get a crosshair in the middle of your screen, you can turn on split controls. This first PvP tip I'm going to be teaching you all is strafing. Strafing can make it harder for other players to hit you. To do strafing, walk forward and hold down whatever button it is on your device to move to the side at the same time. As you guys can see there, when you do that, you should travel in a diagonal direction. You guys can strafe either to the left or to the right. Whenever you guys are strafing in a PvP fight, you will constantly need to adjust your aim so that you're always looking at your opponent. Here is an example. As you guys can see there, I'm constantly adjusting my aim, so I'm looking at my opponent. I suggest that you guys alternate strafing directions when you're PvPing. For example, if you guys are strafing one direction and you get hit, you should strafe the other direction. Once you get hit again, strafe back to the other way. By doing this, you will make it harder for your opponent to predict where you're going to move. I am now going to demonstrate strafing in a PvP fight. 3, 2, 1, go. As you guys can see here, as I'm running towards my opponent, I'm going to one side. By doing this, I'm making it harder for the opponent to hit me. Whenever I get hit, I'm switching over to the other direction. I alternate back and forth. By doing this, we'll be able to prevent the opponent from being able to predict where I'm going to move. This is an excellent way to be able to dodge hits. This next PvP tip I'm going to be teaching you all is doing critical hits. Critical hits do more damage than normal hits. I am now going to demonstrate the difference in damage between a critical hit and a regular hit. Mackenzie is first going to hit me with a normal hit. As you guys can see there, I did have half damage. Now Mackenzie is going to hit me with a critical hit. As you guys can see there, I did a full heart of damage. To do a critical hit, jump up and hit another player as you're falling down. As you guys can see there, whenever you do a crit hit, it will show brown particles. It is important that you guys time your hit correctly. If you guys do the hit when you are jumping up instead of falling down, it will not be a crit hit. As you guys can see there were no brown particles. When you guys are PvPing, I recommend you guys do a mixture of critical hits and spam hits. By the way, I will be showing you all how to do spam hits later in this video. In PvP, I recommend you guys do a critical hit whenever you're running towards another person. Here is an example. As you guys can see here, I'm sprint jumping towards another person, and then I do a critical hit as my first hit. Another time I recommend you guys do a critical hit is when you're PvPing and your opponent gets a little bit far away from you like this. When that happens, I recommend you guys jump towards them and do a critical hit. From there, you can follow it up with a bunch of other regular hits. I am now going to demonstrate how critical hits can be used in a fight. By the way, in this fight, I will try to only do critical hits. However, when you guys are doing a normal PvP fight, I recommend you do a mixture of critical and regular hits. 3, 2, 1, go. This next PvP tip I'm going to be showing you all is spam hitting. Spam hitting can allow you guys to do multiple hits very quickly so you're able to do more damage. By the way, there is no hit cooldown on Minecraft Bedrock Edition. That means you will not do less damage doing a spam hit rather than a hit that you waited to do. To do spam hitting, you're going to want to click or tap the button on your device to hit many times in a row very quickly. Here is an example of what spam hitting looks like. You guys don't have to hit as fast as I do, however, generally when you hit faster, you'll be able to get more hits. I am now going to demonstrate spam hitting in a PvP fight. 3, 2, 1, go. As you guys can see here, by spam hitting, I'm able to get multiple hits very quickly. This next PvP tip I'm going to be showing you all is using bows. Using your bow at the beginning of a fight can help lower your opponent's health, so it will be easier for you to kill them with your sword later on. Using a bow towards the end of the fight can help you finish off your opponent if they are running away from you. Using your bow can also be useful if you're low health in a fight and your opponent is chasing you. As you guys can see here, you can knock them back a little bit and allow you to do some damage to them. By the way, bows can also be useful for knocking players off of a high ledge. One example of this is during Skywars. As you guys can see there, I have knocked my opponent off into the void. Whenever you guys are fighting another person with a bow, I recommend that you jump to the right or left right after shooting an arrow. As you guys can see here, after I shoot the arrow, I jump right to the side. You guys can jump either way. However, I recommend you guys alternate directions every once in a while so the person has a hard time predicting where you're going to jump. Using this method can allow you to dodge the other person's arrows. It makes it a lot harder for them to hit you. This next PvP tip I'm going to be showing you all is using snowballs or eggs. One useful way you guys can use snowballs or eggs is when you're trying to escape someone and you're low health. As you guys can see here, by throwing snowballs or eggs at them, you will be able to knock them back, so you will create a further distance between you and them. That should help allow you to escape. Using snowballs or eggs can also be useful if you're trying to knock someone off a high ledge. One example of when this is useful is when you're playing Skywars. I am now going to summarize how all the tips I showed in this video can be used together when you're PvPing. At the start of a fight, if your opponent is far away from you, I suggest using your bow to do some extra damage to them. You guys are going to want to continue shooting at them until they come close to you. Once they're fairly close to you, I suggest you guys jump forward and do a critical hit, then follow it up with a bunch of spam hits. While doing the spam hits, you're going to want to strafe at the same time. Remember to alternate your strafing directions. Whenever the opponent becomes a little bit far away from you again, jump forward and do another critical hit, then follow it up with more spam hits. If the other player is ever low health and are running away from you, you can try finishing them off with your bow. If you guys ever end up wanting to escape your opponent, run away, then turn back and fire some snowballs or eggs at them to knock them back. I'm now going to demonstrate a fight that uses all the tips that I showed in this video. 3, 2, 1, go. As you guys can see there, in that fight I used my bow, crit hits, spam hits, and strafing. I didn't use my snowballs or eggs because there was no ledge and I did not want to escape my opponent. I hope you all enjoyed learning these 5 PvP tips. Let me know if you guys have any suggestions for what I should do in future videos. Please like, comment, subscribe, and check out my other Minecraft videos. I upload every other day. Thanks for watching.